At Staff's restaurant in Fort Walton Beach, the family tree spans 5 generations and 3 continents. The Staff's journey to the Emerald Coast took them from Czechoslovakia to Indiana to a pineapple plantation in Mexico.
And then Ponto Villa got a little bit hostile, and so my grandfather saw in the paper that land was very reasonably priced in this part of the world and moved here in 1909.
And that's when they opened the Gulf View Inn and began cooking 3 meals a day to guests. Then in 1913, the family opened Staff's restaurant.
The 5th generation is in the kitchen this evening cooking meals, and I'm the 4th generation.
In between, the restaurant has served as a training ground for just about every member of this large family.
From the time we could hardly walk, Dad would bring us over here to clean fish or pick fish heads or whatever he had, peel shrimp, wash pots. I have 16 grandchildren and several of them work here and have worked in the past. My daughters work here. All my children work here.
Every night you'll see sisters Lillian, Martha, and Catherine hanging out.
I have 4, and 2 out of the 4 live here.
And I've got 3, and 2 of them live in the area.
Yeah, I lived here 30 years ago when I was a PT. My kids went to St. Mary's, and I was the PTA president, and Kathy Weiniger was then the principal of St. Mary's School. And it's just been a long time, and I just took by chance to have dinner here and see if she's around.
Billy Mitchell.
Hey, how are you, Billy?
The down-home atmosphere isn't the only constant around here. The other arrives fresh daily.
Seafood. And we try and do local seafood as much as possible, and anything that is caught that day.
It's been this way so long, many of the recipes they use originated in the early 1900s.
My favorite is the stuffed grouper.
So it's a piece of Gulf grouper fresh caught today, and we're going to cut it, fillet it open, stuff it with our homemade crab meat stuffing, put it in the steamer for a little bit, and then we'll pull it out and dress it up. It says in there about 7 to 8 minutes, and then we pull it out and put a little clarified butter on there, our secret seasoning, a little bit of cooking sherry, broil it up so it gets a nice crispy crust on top, and then serve it up for the customer. So it's important to me to carry on the family tradition and these recipes that have been passed down for generations.
Well, we've probably served as many shrimp as McDonald's has served French fries.
Excellent. Salad, excellent. Seafood, the same. Really great meal. The fresh bread, it all works.
Well, I've been coming here since I was a little girl, and the owner's really sweet, and I love the food, and there's so many options.
Including the new stuff.
Right now we're preparing a order of our hand-battered fried pickles. This is kind of a new thing that we introduced last year. We got a spicy jalapeno ranch we serve with them. They're the best thing going right now.
A new tradition for the next generation to carry on.
I have enjoyed the restaurant business and meeting people and serving them and making them happy and enjoy a meal. I can't imagine me doing anything else. It just gets in your blood, and that's what you want to do.